How well do you know your offers? If you're someone who has multiple offers, I want you to take a moment and watch this quick video. Because what I'm about to share with you is how I was able to really just grow my business by focusing on one thing versus trying to grow a million things at once. Now, I get it. We are entrepreneurs, we have big dreams, we have crazy goals that we're trying to achieve, and it's hard to imagine taking a step back in one spot of your business in order to grow another aspect. And this is actually something that I had to do for myself over the past year. I was really scaling my agency and I was doing very, very well that I kind of had to take a little break with any of my courses and my online mentorship programs. But by doing that, I was able to not only grow my agency, I was able to reduce costs while hiring employees. And now it's given me the time to come back to growing that other dream and goals that I have. And that comes down to the Spotlight Theory course. And when I was able to simplify my focus and when I was able to truly just give all of my energy to one part of my business that I wanted to grow, it's incredible how quickly I was able to grow. And this is something that I wanted to share with you because I know a lot of business owners are in this position, especially when you have multiple offers inside of your business. Now, I'm not just talking about having multiple income revenues. I'm talking about having multiple offers inside of your business. And it really came down to exactly what I teach in the Spotlight Theory with lesson number 1. And it's really defining your offer and defining that principal offer that you want to focus on that is going to help you achieve that next goal that you're looking to achieve. So when I was focusing on one offer, I first of all had to figure out what offer was the right direction to focus on. What did I want to focus on, but also what was going to be the most profitable or beneficial for my company and for those goals and dreams that I wanted to achieve. And like I said, it came down to understanding what my principal offer is. And if you don't know what a principal offer is, it's basically that one offer that you are focusing on for your marketing efforts. That's all. I'm going to keep it that simple for you. And when you have a principal offer and you put all your marketing efforts around that one offer, like I said, it's just going to grow like crazy. So when you are choosing your principal offer, it's not necessarily saying that you have to drop all your other offers or you can only focus on this one offer in your business. It's just that entry point into your business. So for me, or actually let's use a photographer for an example. If you are a photographer, you can shoot a million different things. Let's say you're a family photographer or a wedding photographer, you can shoot engagement shoots. You can do bachelorette parties, you can do bachelor parties, you can do the actual wedding, you can do the bridal shower. There's so many different offers that you can do. But your principal offer, that one main entry point into your business, is the wedding. Now, as soon as you sign them up to use you as their photographer for their wedding, then you can start to introduce all your other offers. They've already spent money with you. They have already built that trust with you. They already like you. So it's going to be much easier to grow all the other offers once you have got them into your business through that principal offer. So when you really know your principal offer, and this is going to be for someone who only has one offer, I want you to start thinking about how well do you know your offer. And just like I talk about really understanding who your audience is, I want you to pay attention to how well you know your offer on that same deep level. With the holistic approach with understanding who your audience is, I try to teach you to be able to step into the shoes of your audience or step into the shoes of your avatar so you can truly talk to that person. The same thing with your offer. Do you know it from the back of your hand? Do you know the pain points? Do you know the emotions behind the offer? Do you know the why? I want you to start thinking about that because it's something that a lot of marketers and a lot of business owners forget about. And that is why I made it lesson number 1 within the course, because that is such a huge foundational piece to a business that could truly transform your business in a way that I'm sure you couldn't even imagine right now. If you just understand what that offer is for you. and your audience. Now, sure, everyone's going to have similar offers in your industry, but what is really going to define it and connect it for you is by having the understanding on a deep level of your offer with your audience. So what do you need to do in order to have that deep level understanding of your offer? I want you to look at the name first of all. Now, if you have the option to look at your name, or if you have the option to change your name, I want you to consider it. Consider it now while you're doing this, because at the end of the day, that should stick with you as you go on. There is nothing worse than building a business and then having to change the name later because you realize it didn't actually make sense for the product or the offer that you have. So your name, I want you to think about if it is simple. I want you to think about if it's catchy. I want you to think about if your audience would relate to it. I want you to think about if it talks to any pain points. Now, it doesn't have to do all of these things, but it does need to do at least 2 of them. I really want you to pay attention to your name and make sure that you love it. Because if you don't love it, no one else is going to love it. And this is something that I struggle with a lot. Naming things, I am awful at it because, well, I'm also awful at making decisions of what I'm going to eat. So I feel like it's kind of a permanent thing with this when I choose a name. So that's why I'm awful at it. But it's hard because I put so much pressure on it because I want to love it. And I want you to love it. And I want it to relate to you. I want it to connect with you. So I want you to actually put some time and thought into the name of your offer. Now, once you have your name, the next thing that I want you to think about is that one-liner. Do you have a one line that will summarize what your offer is and why people need it? The next thing that I want you to look at is the overview of your offer. What is that elevator speech of your offer? Do you know that? Can you describe your offer in 30 seconds? Can you sell your offer in 30 seconds? What is it? Why do I need it? How do I get it? Do you know that information? A lot of people can't do that. Having a high level understanding of your offer, that's typically as far as people will go. They will say the name, what it is, what the cost of it. That's it. I want you to go even further. I want you to understand your promise with your offer. If someone is buying my course, for instance, I have a very specific promise that I'm giving them. That when they finish my course, they are going to achieve this result. That is my promise. Another thing that you can look at with your offer is what support do they get from you? Now, I know depending on your industry, this is going to look a little different for everyone. But if they get support from you, if it's, if it's monthly calls, if it's yearly check-ins, whatever it is, whatever extra support they get from you, I want you to write that down. And if you don't offer any support, I want you to really look at that. Can you support your people in any way? Maybe it's a simple happy birthday email that is offering them some kind of emotional support at least. What can you do that is going to help you support your audience in a way that they are going to remember you and remember your offer and have that feeling about you that they like you? Another thing that you can look at is the results. What results are people going to get with your offer? Now, this could be, let's say if you were teaching them something, or let's say you were building them a new bathroom, the result would be a new bathroom. But can you get even more specific? It's going to be stress-free. That will be a good result. It's going to be their dream. They're going to have more freedom, whatever it is. Start thinking on a deeper level. Think about why your audience needs your offer, and that should start to tell you what that end result is that they should be achieving by going through your offer. Now, think about that for a minute. If you know your promise, if you know the result that people are getting, if you know the support that they are getting, are you not able to talk about that all the time? Now, it's not going to be one dot per thing. My result from my course, I could go on for pages and pages and pages. And that's because I truly understand what my offer does for people, how it impacts their life in a positive way. But I also understand my audience on a deep level, that I understand their pain points. I understand how I can help them. And I built my offer towards that. And that is what I want you to start thinking about. Because when I am so clear on my offer, and I can take it even further actually with you, you know the high level, you know the deep dive. But now, what is everything that comes along with your offer? So, does your offer lead to other offers? Does your offer actually include like 17 different steps within that offer? What is your offer? And like I said, when you know this information, when you're so clear on what your offer is, and then you combine it with, which would be lesson number 2 in the spotlight theory, would be if you truly understand who you're talking to on a deep level, then I promise you will be so shocked on how quickly your business can grow just by understanding these 2 pieces within your business. Because most people forget about this simple task. I would rather have a full, deep, maybe over the top understanding of my business, and my people, before I do anything else in my business. So if you're starting out new, make sure you pay attention to your offer. Make sure you understand exactly who you're talking to. Because at the end of the day, it will change everything within your business. But I hope that helps. And if I can give you any piece of advice, understand your offer on a deep level and stop trying to grow your business by focusing on how many more offers you can add into the mix. Focus on one, make it great, and then your business will start to boom. Enjoy your day. Bye.